Okay, so moderate success. The goal was just to stand up and walk with 150 per hand, but using the like this part of the grip. So the 2-inch axle grip. Obviously, not going to be able to do anywhere near as much weight, but wanted to give the low back a little bit of a break this week because last week was riddled with PRs. So sometimes, even if things are feeling relatively decent, I feel like it's a good idea to take your victories and maybe do a little bit less weight. Last week was just how it worked out that we hit the 280 per hand pretty solidly, like PR distance on the carries, did the 545 on deadlift for 4, and then also the squat on Sunday. So this week we'll go a little lighter on things, give everything a little recovery. Happy with being able to do that because I actually tried. The week I did the 600-pound deadlift, I did a light farmer carry and actually tried to pick up 150 per hand with the fat grip and couldn't even budget with the grip. So made a little progress there. Time to check the weight, see what we got. Have had a little bit of water. Nice. All right, holding steady. Day 5-7 of the shred. Shred is going well. We did the farmer fat grip carries, sort of. Yeah, I mean, I was just happy to be able to pick it up because that means the grip has progressed. I think I would have done a little better if my positioning was a little better in the left hand, but it could have just been the left hand was a little weaker because I'm right-handed. Either way, we're on to the chin-ups now. Going to do something fun. I'm going to try and work up to 3 plates. Then we'll do a drop-down set, 90. Then we'll do double rows. Then we'll do some single-arm pulls and then some farmer curls. Let's get it. Whew. All right. So I have done that before, but I only weighed 180 pounds. So now weighing 26 pounds more. I'll take it. Sometimes you got to do some fun stuff in the gym, right? Haven't done that in a while. I can't even remember the last time I did a heavier 1 rep on chin-ups. Good stuff. All right, on to the reps. Fun stuff. All right, first set felt excellent. This one, I feel like 7 or 8 might be doing. I don't know. I feel pretty good today. Not doing 280 per hand on the farmer carries. Definitely conserve some energy. So I think that I don't know. We'll see. Should do a little better. Let's go for it. Whew. Those felt good. Because we did a heavy set, I'm not going to do a 3rd set on the chin-ups. We're just going to move on to the double rows. Even though the reps aren't necessarily a new territory with the chin-ups, how they feel, I don't know, I just feel a little lighter. So they're feeling a little bit better. Like I feel like the speed is a little better. Who knows? The favorite, the double rows. Love these. Have not had any desire to go back to single arm rows since starting these. I can't recommend them for anyone else because I have no idea if they're the right fit for you, but for myself, for a lot of reasons, for how much time they save. I mean, I don't know, I talk about them every workout, I feel like, but I just wish I started doing them a long time ago, but is what it is. I kind of messed around with single arm rows for a long time, up and down, you know, eventually you just get to a weight where you're just twisting and kind of shuffling the weight up, just because it eventually weighs close to your body weight. With this type of setup, you can't, you know, there's just no way for you to really, I don't know, have poor, like you just won't be able to do the rep if your form is bad. And for some reason, they just feel a lot better than barbell rows. I don't know why. I think it's the neutral grip as opposed to the overhand grip, because I've tried overhand barbell and underhand barbell rows, and they just never really felt that great and never really felt anything in the back. So here we are, neutral grip, double dumbbell rows, 95 pounds, hopefully 10, but we'll see. No rush. Sorry for the loud crash. Woo! It felt a lot better than Saturday. I feel like my teeth are going to pop out. Actually, I have some fake teeth, so sometimes after I got the fake teeth, for like at least 2 or 3 years afterwards, anytime I would squat heavy, I would get pressure because they're my 2 front teeth, and it felt like they were going to pop off. Obviously, they never did. Still there, but it was the strangest feeling. Only on squats, never on deadlifts, bench, anything else. Anytime I got up in the 315 range, I would get this strange feeling like they were going to pop off. Still going strong, hasn't happened yet. Now I don't feel it at all. Like that 430 squat on Sunday, nothing at all. Totally fine. So I don't know what changed. Either way, onto the single arm pull downs. Let's get it. Gotta say, I love doing farmer carries, but not doing them and then doing a back workout, I mean, for sure, a little more energy throughout the movements. Gotta sneeze, sorry. I covered the mic. I don't know if that helped or not. So I worked so long to build up the farmer carries that, I mean, we started way back at doing 100 pounds, eventually got to 150, 200, you know, now we're closing in on 300. I don't want to say comfortably, but, you know, being able to do it for the distance. So I do not want to let them fall back, but definitely boost the energy of the other movements. Maybe I can do what I'm doing, you know, like do three days out of the 4 farmer carries, and then like 1 of the Tuesday back days don't do the farmer carries or something like that. Oh, somebody going by. Sheesh. They're moving. All right. Let's get it. All right. Get the other side. By the way, the reason I stick to the same movements for back day is because I've seen really good gains with the same movements. So why would I change them out, you know? The only thing that happens when I change out movements, typically, like big ones, like I stop doing back squats for a while. And when I went back to them, they felt a lot tougher and I felt weaker at them. So if I took out chin-ups, whenever I inevitably brought them back, I would feel much weaker at them. Stretch. All right. Only thing is the hips start to cramp when you put the feet wider. That feels solid though. No video footage of my dad crushing 12 chin-ups yet. Video's on its way though. I thought the 10 looked super solid, honestly. I haven't been to a commercial gym in a while, and that's okay. I like the home gym life, but when I did go, the majority of the chin-ups that people were doing, unfortunately, was just here, which literally only works your bicep, does barely anything for your lats. But my dad's chin-ups, if I do say so myself, were very solid. All right. I think he could probably get 20 by the end of the year, judging by how solid those 10 looked. All right. Get the other side here. What are we going for? 6. Well, we did 11. I think if we can get 7, that'll be decent. I felt like a good 7 too. Going back to the teeth thing, it's another reason I have to be super careful when I clench. You know, like if I'm doing farmer carries. Initially, when I got to 260, that was the weight where I started to bite the teeth a little bit, and now it's gotten a little easier in that weight range, so I can do the 280 and just breathe normally. I was watching an Alan Thrall video, and he said he just holds his breath for the entire duration for farmer carries. That's nuts. Maybe it like increases internal pressure or something. Though I feel like I would just get an exertion headache within about 10 seconds doing that, or I would just pop. All right, another week and a half of the cut, and then we got a week of vacation. Obviously, we're not going to cut on the vacation week. We're going to bulk, and then after that, it's full on bulk until I see that 220 on the scale. Although, I'm going to do it a little healthy this time. There's going to be no cinnamon toast crunch. Maybe some chocolate milk. What was the other thing? Oh, Pop-Tarts. Definitely no Pop-Tarts. Sorry, Kellogg's, whoever makes Pop-Tarts. They taste amazing, but I can't imagine that they're good for me. Although I know they have some good amount. So more warm-ups. Hopefully I'm in the frame there. I've been feeling good on the elbows lately. So what I'm going to do is a bunch of reps with just the bar. Fortunately, it's a little bit too small of a bar for it to feel kind of natural while I'm curling, but that's okay. Just tuck the elbows more. I know this seems super light, but for whatever reason, probably just because it's a basic warm-up, when I do this and work my way up in weight, elbows feel good. All right, that was good. So we'll count this as the first working set. Probably didn't even need to put clips on there, honestly. We'll see if they come off. All right, so let's get 20 here. Again, this is just what's been working lately. Sometimes you just got to go with it. Interesting. I think that was 10. All right. Little rest. So I got out 6 5-pound plates total because I don't think with pairing them together I'll be able to get more than 20 with the top set with 3 each side. But yeah, I mean, I still get a good solid puff in the arms from doing these. And at this point in the workout, the biceps are pretty worked. So kind of just finishing work for the arms. You know, they're already working hard and have put in some good muscle recruitment. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Like they're tired and they're going to grow at this point in time, but I want to do a little bit more. So that's why I'm not super concerned with how many sets. Although, I guess I'm actually doing way more sets than I used to do for arms. I think that was 8. Yeah, if the bar was like 2 inches wider, it'd be perfect. All right. Big fan of using these for curls. I just, per usual for myself, went too heavy too quickly, ran into trouble, aggravated the elbows. It's the same thing that, gets me all the time. I go a little too heavy and aggravate something. But I don't know, like, I feel like you've got to push. Otherwise, you're not going to get better. You just got to figure out over time what your body is okay with and what it's not okay with. Like last week, Thursday deadlift, probably shouldn't have gone to 545, but it was pretty cool. I felt really good about it, but I'm sure that I overworked the lumbar a little bit too much there. So again, that's part of the reason why I figured this week go a little lighter on the lower back, chill, recover. All right. But the other side of it is you never push yourself and you never try and increase weight. And I feel like inevitably you fall out of an exercise routine because you lose interest, which that's not good either. There's got to be a middle ground, right? Right. Usually, if you just pay attention to your body and track your progress, so you know where you're at, I feel like that's the most important thing. I mean, if you've been following this channel, I document every set, every rep. And I've pretty much always done that. I just show it on camera now. All these reps, and they're great and all, but nowhere near as good a bicep pump as what I was doing before, where I'd have a 45 on each side. Just not heavy enough weight, I guess. But elbow feels great. That's going to be the move for, another couple weeks until it's 100%. Feels like it's almost there, though. So I'm going to do some thumb over the top now. I haven't done the forearm curls in a while. It's so weird. You'd think the higher reps would get the better pump, but not even close. All right. That's good for today. Back feels good. Workout, solid. I don't want to say easy, but definitely an easier workout without those farmer carries. Obviously, the farmer carries get everything going. We'll be back at them next week for sure, though. If you didn't see my video from yesterday, if that video gets 100 likes, I think it's at like 78 or 80 right now, so we're getting close. Then I'll try a 340 bench on Friday. Probably going to try it anyway, but I try and do that sort of thing to try and like grow the channel a little bit. Because sometimes videos do really well, and then sometimes videos that I think are going to do really well don't do very well, and sometimes videos that get watched a lot still don't get a lot of views. I don't exactly understand how the YouTube system works. I just keep putting the videos out, and hopefully the channel just continues to grow slow and steady. I like doing it, so I'm going to keep doing it. But either way, all that to say, if you don't mind giving that video a like, the one from yesterday, I would appreciate that, because maybe I could hit that goal of 100 likes on it. And then, yeah, probably either way, though, we'll just go for we'll go for the 340 bench, because that would be 335 was a PR, and it felt good. So I think 340 is doable. And then only another 65 pounds to go to 4 plates. Sheesh. I feel like 315 is, 225 is a good bench, in my opinion. That's a really good bench, because that means more than likely you're benching your body weight or more. So that's super solid. But your perspective changes over time. Like once I got to 275, it was, okay, can we get to 315? Now that we've gotten to 315, it's, okay, can we get to 365? I'm sure once I get to 365 and can do a rep or two, then it'll be, all right, now we're kind of getting close to 405. So that's where you can run into trouble when you're comparing to other people, because there's people that can do 7 plates each side. You just got to stay the course, chip away slow and steady. I think John Hack is a stellar example of that. I've been following him for 10, 12 years. Like whenever he first started putting videos on YouTube, I think I found him through Pete Rubish. And he already had like a 650 deadlift at that point in time and like a 4 something bench. So he was already monstrously strong, but he's just slowly over time added to his total. And like rarely gets injured seriously, and has just added, like 50 pounds every year to his total. It's absolutely nuts. Like he almost has a 1,000-pound raw conventional deadlift at weighing like 15 or 20 pounds heavier than me, I think. So just absolutely nuts. He's a great example. I'm sure there's a lot of other people too, but I always think back to him because he's not like, he just size-wise, he's like a normal person. You know what I mean? He's not like 7 feet tall or anything like that. He's just a regular sized person that just lifted consistently for a super, super long time. Some people might say it's genetic, but I just think he just committed and just has been consistent with no breaks for 12 years. And that's why he's pretty much the best powerlifter ever. So anyway, long story short there, stay at it. Don't worry about other people. Keep the focus on what you're doing and track your workouts. Do it. You'll see so much progress. I promise. All right, well, that's it for today. Appreciate the support. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you worked out today and tracked your progress, or you're working out right now, or you're working out tomorrow maybe. Today's a rest day. Either way, till tomorrow, we're going to do some shoulders log press and lateral raise, all that good stuff. All right, that's it. Peace.